In the great house of Collinwood, those who knew of the evil head of Judah Zachary sleep easier tonight, thinking the head has been destroyed. They do not know that Gerard Stiles has found the head, and Gerard has just wakened from a frightening dream in which he saw his own head in the glass case, while Judah Zachary stood outside looking at him. Now Gerard wakes, terrified, to lift the cover from the case. Will his own head be there?
Tell me what it meant. My dream. Why were you on the outside of the case? Why?
Collinwood in 1840. Those who live here are not aware of the drama that is taking place at nearby Rose Cottage. For Gerard, knowing that Judah Zachary intends to possess him, has thrown the disembodied head over the cliff at Widow's Hill. Afterwards, Gerard had a dream in which a stranger came to his room, carrying the covered head. Gerard was awakened by a knocking on his door to find the dream was coming true.
Who are you?
Surely you know. You must have been expecting me. You would have been very foolish not to. This isn't the time for playing games, and you have been playing a game, a most dangerous game. But of course, sometimes they afford the most pleasure.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I've been sent to give you something. This! What are you staring at, Mr. Stiles?
No!
You know what this is. You didn't really think you could get rid of it, did you? Look at him, Mr. Stiles.
Where did you get that? Who are you?
His servant, as my great-grandfather was. Just look at him, Mr. Stiles.
The great house at Collinwood in the year 1840. And on this night, an atmosphere of tragedy pervades its halls. A young woman named Roxanne Drew has died. No one in the house is yet aware of the repercussions her death will bring. In the old house on the Collins estate, Barnabas Collins sits in solitary grief. Only he and Julia know that before another night has passed, Roxanne will become
one of the living dead.
Are you Mr. Barnabas Collins?
I am.
My name is Randall Drew. Roxanne was my sister. May I come in?
By all means. Terrible about Roxanne. Let me extend to you my condolences.
Thank you.
I wasn't aware that Roxanne and Samantha had a brother.
I've been away from Collinsport for some time, practicing law in New York.
Oh, I see. And you've returned with the funeral.
Yes. Mr. Collins, what do you know about my sister's death?
What do you mean?
Lamar Trask told me that he has reason to believe Roxanne died as a result of an act of sorcery, and that you were somehow implicated.
The great house at Collinwood in the year 1840. On the day that is just ended, a funeral was held for Roxanne Drew. Only Barnabas and Julia were aware that when darkness came again, Roxanne would become one of the living dead. Hoping to spare her a life of eternal darkness, Barnabas instructed Julia to drive a stake through Roxanne's heart. But Julia arrived at the mausoleum too late and became the victim of a vampire.
Surely you're not surprised to see me, Julia.
You caused...
I caused you to fall asleep this afternoon. Though you got to the mausoleum too late to destroy Roxanne.
Where am I?
You're in an old lighthouse. I had Roxanne bring you here. She is completely under my control.
What are you going to do to me?
Why, nothing, dear sister-in-law. I'm simply going to allow nature to take its course and let you die.
The great house at Collinwood in the year 1840, a time of intrigue and peril, a time when the evil force of one man came eventually to dominate all who lived here. Another day will soon be over, and the search for Julia Hoffman will go on to no avail. Meanwhile, in a house near the edge of town, two men discuss the subject of witchcraft. Lamar Trask has been made to believe it is being practiced at Collinwood. As he speaks to Gerard Stiles, he does not know that this is the man who plans to take over the great house and all in it, for Gerard has been taken over by the warlock, Judah Zachary.
Yes, I believe our talk has been fruitful, Gerard, but I still believe we should be moving ahead faster in this matter.
Lamar, we must execute with all extreme caution. Now, witchcraft is a very serious offense. If it be proven to be unfounded, there is a certain chance...
Yes, but in matters of good and evil, I trust my instincts. And they tell me that Quentin and Barnabas are up to no good, with Quentin the guiltier of the two.
by the way, I was invited by Quentin to come to his house at Collinwood later this evening.
Splendid. I urge you to keep your eyes and ears open and come to see me tomorrow at the chapel.
Yes, I will. Oh, yes.
What's the matter?
I've seemed to have gotten something in my eye. It's not as painful as it is annoying. Do you have a handkerchief or something?
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, it's terrible. Lamar, may I keep this until tomorrow? I'll return it to you.
Well, it's quite all right.
Yes. Well, good night, Lamar, and pleasant dreams.
Thank you, Gerard, but I never have dreams.
You will tonight, Mr. Trask. You will tonight.